Hey, and welcome to this video. My name is Nina, and today we're actually going to be working on my museum. Okay, so let's maybe just go over to the area that we will be working in. Now, I did keep Blather in his tent. Yeah, I just think it looks a lot better than the actual structure, you know? So yeah, and also it's kind of in the same spot as last time because obviously I can't move it, but let's just start. Okay, so I am starting off with carving out kind of an outline of the cliff that I am planning to have it surrounded by because I wanted it to be kind of sunken. Yeah, now this is going to take up so much space, but I think I've said it a million times now. I'm not going to be greedy with space on this island. So yeah, I just thought go big or go home, you know? So that's what we're doing. As I said, I'm just starting by carving out an outline kind of, and then I will fill it in and skip that because it would kind of be boring to watch, I think. I'm later also going to be adding a second tier cliff right behind the museum on top of the cliff that I'm building up right now, but I'm not sure if I recorded that. Yeah, so we will see about that. But then I just went ahead and continued on with adding some water to the front of this part because I wanted it to be kind of a hop area, because if you have seen me decorate the ferry picnic that we did last week, then you will probably know that we have also worked on the entrance transition area that we have been standing on right in the beginning. So I kind of already decorated that, so this is going up very late. But you will probably know that the path then kind of sections off like in front of the museum, so you can either go to the left and go to the picnic space, or you can go to the right and then cross over this little hop island thingy that I just terraformed and go to rest services. So yeah. And then I decided to remove this waterfall that I built when I did my entrance because I wanted to fit a tree there to just not make this part visible from the entrance and kind of make the entrance also feel more secluded. And then I added this little stepping stone, which we will later be planting a weed on so that it doesn't look as lonely as it's looking right now. And I also continued on this waterscaping down to the actual museum. Now, this part gave me nightmares because you can't add water like right in front of the structure, and I was just fidgeting with it so much and it didn't work out at all. And in the end I will also just kind of add custom pathing and custom designs to the very front of the tent, just because you can't plant things there and you can't place things there, so it was looking a bit berry. It was looking a bit berry, you know. It was looking a bit bad, so yeah. And I also added a little bit of waterscaping to the right side of this, just so that it feels more natural and like this was an actual valley that no one had to dig out. It was just there, and also waterfalls went down in it. And my island, like right now when I'm filming this is way later than I'm uploading it. Like I have done so much more on this island and you have seen so much more. This is going up very late. But my island at this point is so frippin' loud because of all the waterscaping that I added and all the waterfalls. And it's just, I mean, if you don't, I know that some people don't like how loud the entire waterfall situation is that Nintendo did here, but I really like it. But if you don't, then you might not want to visit here. It's loud, okay? Now, and while I was kind of rambling on and talking about random pieces of this build that I just showed you, I planted all my trees and started to plant bushes and flowers too. So yeah, this voiceover is kind of different to other days because I'm not home alone and I feel so weird doing this. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, then to the left side of this, I wanted to add a little tent, and I'm also going to be adding a couple of tents, I think 2 kids' tents in total. Like one on top of this cliff right here and then one in the sunken area, just to not make it feel like a museum, but it's kind of more like a tiny little campsite explorer area, if that makes sense. Because I didn't feel like a museum had a place in like an enchanted garden / forest / fairy village, you know? And then please, let's just for a second appreciate this little clip of Freckles and Marshall running around when Leaf was there. That's like 3 of the cutest little characters in the game. Like, that just made my heart so happy. I love them. Okay. Oh, also, again, now I'm just kind of continuing this whole design situation onto the cliff in front of the museum as well, just to tie it in, and you can kind of look down into the canyon below that we terraformed for the entrance. But also, again, if I'm talking a bit more quiet than usual, please just bear with me. I'm not home alone, and I really don't want my roommates to notice, you know? That's kind of weird. Maybe at one point, whenever this isn't as embarrassing for me anymore. I don't know why it's embarrassing for me, but you know, I think some people get me on this one. So yeah, then I just decorated this little peninsula island shapey island shape kind of thing with just some seating, because I thought it would be very cute to take pictures. And yeah, just added a little decoy duck, because you know, I always just add decoy ducks. If I don't know what to place, just plop down a decoy duck and it's good to go, you know? And I continued on the path that will later be leading into the foresty walkway thingy that leads you to the fairy picnic. And yeah, then I just did some very basic decoration, like natural items, the mum cushion. Here I'm kind of trying to do a little mush setup, and I was initially planning to do 3 mush items, and I think later, like not in this build, but whenever I do the fairy picnic and stuff, I'm also going to be dropping some round mushrooms, I think, later, so that we kind of have like this 3-tiered mush situation, like 3 different heights of mushrooms, and I thought that was very cute. This notebook lost item that I just dropped, it's not going to stay there. I will be placing that so many times in this build. And also the small mush platform that I just placed will not stay in the green customization. It will turn pink or yellow. No, I think yellow in the end, or at least that's what it's like right now, because you know, I included some more colors later, like in some other builds and decorational parts of me playing the game. What am I saying? You know, whenever I decorate it further beyond this build later on, because it's now later on and you're just now seeing this part of me decorating the museum, as I mentioned probably like 17 times already, but yeah. Well, the mush platform will turn yellow because I am going to be introducing some more color. Like I'm going to be adding some yellow to certain areas, some pinks, some greens. And I think yesterday, no, I don't think, I know that for a fact because I did it last night when I couldn't sleep. I also decorated another villager yard off camera though, and added some oranges as well, because I just felt like playing with color a lot on this island, because I feel like if you can't do that for a fairy theme, then when will I ever be able to do that, you know? Also, I don't know why I'm already thinking about that right now, because, well, I kind of just started this island, but I'm already thinking about my next theme. And please just let me know what you would like to see me do, because I have a couple of things in mind, and one of those would be very different to my usual stuff that I do, you know? I usually just do, like, this is basically my third forest that I did. Or like my second that you are seeing, but my third that I did for social media or on social media. And then I also did some stuff before that I didn't post because it was just not good and postable. You know, I didn't do that right off the bat when I started this game. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe doing like a urban but still natural type of island, you know, introducing some more in-game pathing and layering that with like some roads, and yeah, but still very overgrown, and like maybe an old town inspired by like a small village that I grew up in, but I'm not sure. So please just let me know what you think. And yeah. And also I want to include so many more butterfly models, so I really need to find Flick at some point and just keep time traveling to like order a bunch of them. Now, while I was again babbling on, I finished this sunken area and again continuing onto the cliff in front, because I didn't finish this one. Also, I would love for the small mush platform to have this blue customization, because it's just perfect for this island. I would love for all of them to just have like the same color options, you know? Why do they come in different color options? Is it because it's like that in the game? Oh, jeez, it's been so long since I've played Mario, and it's been on my Nintendo DS Lite. I didn't have any other console apart from the Wii, and I didn't play Super Mario Bros. Or Bros. Is it Bros or Bros? Is it Bros or Bros? Because I think in Germany most people just say like Bros, like Bros. But I think it's Bros, right? Because it's Mario and Luigi. So yeah.
Mario Brothers.
Anyways, yeah, I didn't play that, so I have no idea. Or I didn't play it as much in like more recent games, so I have no idea if that's because of the actual color scheme, or is it just because Nintendo hates us, you know? Sorry again for my random thoughts that come out in this build, but you know, I gotta talk about something, and I can't just talk about now I'm placing a flower, now I'm digging it up again because I'm so indecisive, now I'm placing a weed, and you know. And now I'm just adding in this last little campfire area that will be situated right behind the museum. And And yeah, then I just sprinkled in some more small details, and then that's it. So I'm gonna leave you now with the montage of the finished product. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And yeah, take care of yourself until next time, and bye bye.